Meanwhile, in China, the government attacked. In the epidemic's heart of Wuhan, city officials built 2 hospitals with more than 2,000 beds in the span of a few weeks. To stop the spread, a massive lockdown radiated out to nearly 60 million people across central China, while strong-arm tactics were used against people who refused to wear masks, with some beaten while others were locked into their homes, forcefully quarantined. And a new incredible stat out of China just today. The country reported only one new domestic coronavirus case. There were 20 more, but those were imported from people traveling in from overseas. And anyone doing that gets to face a mandatory 14-day quarantine, and that's on their own dime. Nora?
Interesting details from there. Thank you, Ramy.
China says it will revoke the credentials of Americans at 3 U.S. newspapers in response to new U.S. restrictions on Chinese media. The Foreign Ministry wants journalists working for the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post, whose credentials are due to expire before the end of 2020, to hand back their press cards within 10 days. That move comes after the Trump administration designated 5 Chinese media outlets as foreign missions and restricted the number of Chinese who could work for them. Late today, the Trump administration called the decision yet another step toward depriving the Chinese people and the world of access to true information about China.